Bruh. 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 What in the fuck happened this year, my guy? Holy God, bro. So the nominees came out today. What's up, everyone, man? Let me go ahead and do my regular intro that I always do. Welcome back to another episode of The Chill Zone. I'm your boy, Phantom Mephisto, but fuck all that bullshit. Let's talk right first, immediately, up in today's fucking announcement with the VGAs and the nominations that were fucking officially revealed. And man, what a list. I'll just say that. What a fucking list. So first, we'll go through each category, well, the ones that matter. Game of the year. Fuck that, I'm going to do that category last. Let's do best game direction first. Best game direction is pretty much basically identical to fucking game of the year. So we got Astrobot, we got Balantro, which for my money, fucking definitely, it's nice to see that an indie title being nominated for fucking game of the year, because that game is nominated for game of the year. Black Myth Wukong. Now, this game perplexes me. Not the game in and of itself, but the way the journalists and the media treated this fucking game, bro. Like, I don't understand. So, do I see Black Myth Wukong winning? Well, given the fact that the journalists that are involved fucking with the nominee picks and shit like that, and also for the winners, more likely I'm going to go on a hunch here and say probably not. Wukong will probably win different other categories, but it's not going to win Game of the Year because journalists won't fucking allow it, which for my money is bullshit, because a Chinese developer definitely should, getting a Game of the Year as a Chinese developer, it would actually be a pretty goddamn huge fucking benefit, man. But, anyways, so yeah, I'll talk about the rest of the actual noms when we get to the Game of the Year category, because honestly, this list is identical. Best narrative, we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Senwa Saga's Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Now, this list actually isn't too bad. I mean, I'm not really too much to hate on here. I mean, other than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but whatever. This list is interesting. Obviously, I chose Hellblade 2. It's the only game that I played from this list. So, yeah, I had to give it to fucking Hellblade. But, yeah, a lot of people would think that I'm fucking retarded or crazy for fucking giving it to Hellblade. But, I don't know, man. Fucking, a lot of people are going to interpretate the story and stuff like that in a very different way. And, I don't know. I thought it was pretty decent as far as what it was trying to do. But, anyways, whatever. Then we moved on to, what's up there, Bad Latency? Thanks for popping in here, dude. Wukong is there for political representation. Everyone knows it. Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. Best art direction, Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, The Shadow of the Tree DLC, which is fucking hilarious. I'll talk about that in a minute. Metaphor, Refantasio, and Neva, which is another interesting art direction for a game, which actually looks pretty fucking awesome the way it's drawn and shit. But I don't know, that one's definitely a tough one. I gave it to fucking, I voted for Astrobot. Like, Astrobot gets a lot of my picks, even though I know I didn't play it. Hopefully I will in the future. Cause that's definitely one game alongside Returnal that I do want to play. And plus I want Astrobot to be successful. I wish it was, I'm hoping that it sells more throughout the lifespan of the PS5, because that game definitely deserves it, man. You know what I mean? It's a great platform. Everything that I've seen from people that played it and streamed it and shit like that, dude, like, yeah, that game is fucking mint, bro. Even I won't even fucking talk shit about that game. And plus, I have a little bit of experience with the Astrobot games anyways, because I played the VR one, and the VR one was fucking sweet. So, yeah, no, I ain't hitting on that. Best score in music, this one, I automatically gave it to fucking Metaphor Refantasio, only based on the aspect that Atlas don't miss, man, when it comes to their fucking soundtracks, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know people will definitely choose Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mean, I don't really know why, but whatever. Don't get me wrong. 7 does have some awesome fucking tunes in there. Whelming Angel and shit like that and whatever. And Genova and all that stupid shit. But that's whatever. But anyways, yeah, Metaphor definitely got my vote, because on the aspect that like Atlas just don't miss with their soundtracks, man. Best audio design: Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill. Obviously, I gave it to Hellblade 2 because the sound in that game is fucking on. Well, I know a lot of people don't like the whole entire aspect that the voices that you hear fucking are like constantly more annoying in the sequel, which I can kind of fucking agree with that, to be fair, but it's still a cool fucking thing anyways, nonetheless, though, man. And plus, it's another game that I have. That's the only game on this list I played other than Call of Duty. But Call of Duty can fucking eat my ass. I don't vote for Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't deserve fucking votes. Fuck out of here. Next category. Best performance: Brianna White, fucking Hannah Telly. Don't know who any of these people are, other than fucking Mila Jurgens, who's obviously Senwa, so whatever you want to call it. She automatically got my vote. Because I think she plays that character exceptionally well. Plus, I mean, she is the character. Innovation in accessibility: Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo fucking, what is it, Diablo 4, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws. What a fucking shit list for that one, man. Like, seriously. What a fucking... Okay, I'm not going to talk... I'm going to discount fucking Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown because even I own that game. My buddy Based fucking had a digital code and he didn't want it because he already owned it on physical, so fucking he gifted me the code for it. But that one is actually dope. I'm not going to talk shit about that one. But that doesn't change my opinion on fucking Ubisoft. Ubisoft still sucks major cock. But whatever, I digress. But I ended up choosing fucking Diablo 4 because I have actually played that. I played a lot of it. And, yeah. Obviously, my votes don't mean shit. So don't be getting offended in my comments or any of that crap like that, live or, after the fact. It's just fucking whatever, man. But you're also noticing a pattern here. So Games for Impact, which is one of my favorite categories because that also where a lot of indie games can fucking shine on through. You have Closer the Distance, Indica, fucking Neva, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, and Senua Saga's Hellblade 2. Obviously, I went with Hellblade 2, but there's a lot of great choices in here, especially that Indica one. That one is fucking a wild, crazy-ass game, but really interesting. Oh, and also Tales of Kanzara is on there, too, as well. Which, for my money, man, I think this game got severely fucking overlooked. You know what I mean? But it was actually a pretty good platformer from what I've heard, so it's on my list of games that I plan on buying, but in the future, though. Next here, we'll go to Best Ongoing. This is the first year in, I think, the last 4 years now where fucking No Man's Sky is not on this list. But it's on another list, though, but we'll get to that later. But anyways, we got Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 15, or sorry, not fucking 15, sorry. Final Fantasy Online, or whatever, 14, I think it is, or something like that. Yeah. Fortnite and Helldivers 2. I think Helldivers 2 is probably going to take it, just because if you pay attention to the Game Awards, man, they also go based on the aspect of how much hype it had within the media journalist side of things. You know what I mean? And Helldivers was talked about a lot. But we'll see. Next category, Best Community Support. No Man's Sky got my vote for that one, but Helldivers 2 is in there, Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, and Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be my original first vote, but anytime when No Man's Sky is up for a nom, I will never, ever fucking say no to a vote. It's an automatic vote, no matter what other games that are on that list that I like. Even if fucking Phasmophobia was on that list, No Man's Sky still gets my fucking vote every time. Best Independent Game, Animal Well, Belantro, I don't even know what the hell that is. Fucking Neva and UFO 50. Obviously, Belantro, I played that game. That game is really, really, very, very good. Especially for a card game that's like pretty much basically fucking poker. With like really cool mechanics behind it. It's fucking sweet. So So yeah, Belantro for that one. Then we got to best debut indie game, Animal Well, Belantro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Square. Very good games on this list for sure. But obviously I went with Belantro, so it is what it is. Oh, what's up, Dauntless? What's up there, Bree? Outsider, of course. Stellar Blade not getting nominated for Game of the Year is bullshit. Yeah, we'll talk about the Game of the Year noms here when I get to that point, man. I'm keeping that for the end. Best mobile, I don't give a shit, honestly. I mean, Belantro was on there too as well because I went to mobile after the fact, but I'm not voting fucking mobile because I don't play mobile games, man. Best VR, AR, Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. If I had VR, if I had the PS2 VR, the PSVR 2 alongside the PS5, I probably would have definitely played Metal Hellsinger in VR because that game is fucking amazing. I love that game. But Arizona Sunshine, though, was actually a really good game, and the fact that they remade it for the PS5 with the new actual VR headset, that's definitely a high priority on my list for sure, because that game was mint when I originally played on the PSVR, on the PS4. All right, best action game, Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40K. Space Marine 2, I voted for Stellar Blade for best action, because Call of Duty on any fucking nomination list is an automatic fuck you. Wukong, I haven't played it, even though I know I haven't played Stellar Blade, but I have more interest in Stellar Blade than I do with Wukong. Okay, next we got Best Action / Adventure. Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echo of Wisdoms. Really weird to see a Nintendo game that is not in the Best Family category, which also, for the record, is not on this is not a category this year, which for my money is kind of bullshit. But at the same time, they probably saw that Nintendo was really the only one that brought out that. Because remember, a while ago, they mixed it in with fucking that along with best sports games. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, it's fucking retarded. Like, goddamn, man. But anyways, I'll get to the chat. We're almost done here, chat, and then I'll go back and read all your comments. Don't worry. So yeah, I obviously went Astrobot, but I wouldn't necessarily say no to a vote for the new Legend of Zelda game because I heard nothing but great things about it, and it's one that I actually do want to play just because it looks like Link to the Past, and y'all know me, that's my favorite Zelda game of all time. So that one's definitely on my list for sure. Star Wars Outlaws can eat fucking shit. I'm glad that game fucking bombed. Silent Hill 2, waiting for that to come to Xbox so I could buy it so me and Faye could play it. And Prince of Persia I already own, but I haven't downloaded it yet. And Astrobot I definitely looking forward to. And hopefully I get to play you in the future, man. For sure. All right, let's move on to the next one here. Then we got Best RPG. Another interesting category, because I didn't really play a lot of RPGs this year other than Persona 3 at the beginning of the year. But Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, fucking DLC. Elden Ring's DLC, man. Fuck you, dude. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Refantazio. Not a bad list, minus the DLC for fucking Elden Ring, but whatever. Why not just come up with... Oh, man, don't even get me started. We'll get to that fucking rant about the DLC. We'll get to that rant soon. Best Fighting, we got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Gun Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. That's the one that I voted for. Because, yeah, it's a remaster, but on top of that, fucking it's all the best Street Fighter games that I love. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter is my favorite arcade Street Fighter game of all time. That game's in that collection, so therefore it automatically gets a pick. Multiverses and Tekken 8 for that category. Not too bad. I mean, decent, right, for fighting games. Best Family. Okay, this is where Nintendo shines. Astrobot. Never mind. So Best Family game is still in here. My bad. I thought it wasn't. I just thought it was weird to see fucking the Zelda game in Best Action Adventure. Because usually all Nintendo games are always subbed into a family category. And again, speak of the devil, fucking Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party fucking Jamboree, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Square. I wonder what Nintendo game is going to win this year. Like, fuck off. It's ridiculous, man. So if anybody corrected me in the chat, sorry I didn't see it until now. But yeah, fucking I stand corrected on that. There is a best family category. Best sim strategy, obviously I voted for Age of Mythology Retold. Frostpunk 2, the Kensitsu Jenny fucking Path of the Goddess, if I'm even saying that right. Gemmy or Gammy, where the fuck it is. Manor Lord and Unicorn Overlord. Yes, latency, I am aware. That game is still on my list. I'm just waiting for it to go down in price. But yeah, I went with what I've played. I played Age of Mythology, and it's nice to see any of the Age games get a nominee for once, because they never fucking do. And then we move on to Best Sports and Racing. Yeah, I'll pass that category. Trash. Best Multiplayer. We got Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Warhammer fucking Space Marine 2. Decent list. Fuck you, Call of Duty. Not a bad list with the last 4 from Helldivers 2 to Warhammer Space Marine 2. But yeah, not bad. Best Adaptation. We have Arcane with Season 2, and Season 2 seems to be fucking making numbers right now. Fallout, fucking, oh dude, that first season was incredible. Knuckles, I haven't seen that yet, don't care to. Like a Dragon Yakuza, I heard a lot of mixed things about that. But whatever. And the Tomb Raider animated show that came on Netflix, man, that nobody fucking watched or gave a shit about. So Fallout took my vote. Most anticipated game. Death Stranding 2 on the bitch. Ghost of Yote. Fucking Grand Theft Auto 6. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And Monster Hunter Wild. I did not vote for this category. I'm saying, to be fair, if I had to, obviously Nintendo was getting my vote. But we already know that's not going to fucking win shit. That's why I don't vote for it. Content creator, honestly, dude, I voted for Queso just because that fucking motherfucker looks like me, dude, and it's quite compelling. Best esports game, don't give a shit. The rest of the categories are all shit anyways, man. Yeah, okay, so let's go back up to Game of the Year, and let's talk about some shit. So these are the nominees for the Game of the Year. Astrobot, Belantro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Ed Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Fantasio. First of all, why is Elden Ring's DLC fucking nominated for Game of the fucking Year? Is that what we're doing now? Like, why don't you have DLC/expansion? Fucking best DLC/expansion. Make a category. Don't throw it in with Game of the Year. Because now you're pulling out a potential Game of the Year nom that should go to a game that fucking deserves it, man. At least a nominee. It doesn't matter if the game doesn't win. It still got nominated for Game of the fucking Year. That still stands for something, does it not? Yo, I just gotta pee, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, man. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that shit. My bad. But yeah, fucking, why? Why not just make its own fucking category? Like, of course, you're going to have people that are going to chew me out saying, whatever, man, it felt like a brand new game anyways. Yeah. Then if it feels like a brand new game, then it should have been a fucking sequel, not a DLC or expansion. Nah, I don't believe that for a fucking second, bro. Because if that be the case, if that was the case, fucking latency, right? Jeff Keighley's lying out of his fucking motherfucking ass, man, because nowhere in any previous fucking year that we've had does it say on the website that DLCs and expansions are considered up for Game of the Year. Why all of a sudden now this year they changed the fucking FAQ? That's what I'm saying. It's fucking retarded, dude. DLCs and expansions should be its own nomination for its own fucking category. It should not be in the goddamn running for the DLC, for the fucking Game of the Year. That is fucking dumb. Remasters, that's fine if it's in a different category. I don't think remasters should ever be a nomination for a Game of the Year. But DLC? Fucking hell no. Hell to the fuck no, man. That shit is fucking retarded. So now we also so now the whole entire average of Metacritic is out the window because Wukong fucking is not a very well received game. It's in the yellow bracket. It doesn't fit the criteria for being a Game of the Year. Why the fuck is it up there? Because I've been fucking told by so many people that, oh, if the game doesn't get an 87 or higher, it's not eligible for Game of the Year. But yet Wukong is? Again, that's why I believe what Latency is saying. It's just there for representation. Which I agree. Which sucks because that game is going to be fucking snubbed so bad. So fucking bad. I wouldn't hold fucking anything what he has to say, man. Like, really. I truly don't. He's a fucking snarky prick, dude, man. Because, like, go back. And yes, you can find the videos on fucking YouTube because I found them just like a couple weeks ago. Go back and watch when he used to do the bonus round shit. And like he would cut people off mid-sentence and stuff like that, dude. Like, dude was a fucking dick, bro. I mean, you got a guy. Like, okay, so here's another thing that's also fucking very hypocrisy, right, when it comes to the gaming community, man. We're so easily obligated for us to shit on IGN and all these fucking media journalist sites, right? But as soon as it comes to Game of the Year fucking nominee time, what happens? All of a sudden now people actually give a shit and vote and do all this other crap like that without even acknowledging the fact that the actual majority of the vote is coming from the sites that they fucking despise and talk shit about all the fucking time. But they don't care about that because, see, at the end of the day, if it's a game that they love and it does get nominated for Game of the Year, why the fuck should they automatically give a shit about that? Smart people will. Blind fucking dumbasses won't do that. Like, you can easily tell what game is going to win Game of the Year this year, dude, and what game is going to be snubbed. Like, this year was fucking, like, I told people, man, this year was dry as shit. Because all Sony's great stuff came out, like, in the first fucking 4 months. Then had a major disaster fucking flop in August. And then Astrobot fucking semi-corrected that a little bit, I guess. But even still, Astrobot was their biggest game to come out this year. Or, sorry, their second biggest one, because I don't want to discredit fucking Helldivers, because Helldivers 2 had a really big impact. But that impact came on the PC side. Meanwhile, Astrobot, when it comes to PC, which we already know that it is, that's another thing that's also hilarious. Everybody, like, oh yeah, Xbox switching to Unreal fucking engines, blah, 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 blah. Fucking, we know that all these games are coming to our platforms. Right. And that's why you got the PC people knowing that damn well that if they keep using the Decima engine, man, it's guaranteed to be on PC as well. Like, you can use the same logic, man. When people get mad about that, it's like, dude, I don't know why you always gotta fucking turn with something that's Xbox related into something with PlayStation, because I'm comparing that both of them are fucking stupid. That's my point. And most people cannot see that. They cannot fucking physically see that. You know what I mean? Because they're already fixated on the fact that I'm doing a comparison. You know what I mean? Because they know damn well that they would never say anything negative about their platform of fucking choice. Now, would they? Of course not. Of course not. I was like, yeah, but Fatal, you never talk shit about Xbox. Then you don't pay attention to nothing that I fucking say or do. Watch my fucking podcast every once in a while. You see how much fucking shit I talk about Xbox, man. You get fucking like latency. You know, because I'm in a lot of different chats with you and stuff like that, dude. And the one that we're always active on all the goddamn time. Dude, you can see that shit every fucking day. Every fucking day. You know what I mean? Same thing on Twitter. You know, like it's hilarious, man. No matter what chat you go into or where you go social media wise, you're always guaranteed to get a group of people or a few people responding to you saying how the game that you're praising is dog shit. Granted, people can sit there and easily say that's about me. Fair point, you know what I mean? But I'm just pointing out the obvious. It's really, really easy. I'm just giving you guys an example of that. And you yourself, Latency, you know that fucking from anybody else in this fucking chat. All right, let me scroll back up and read some more of your guys' shit here. Okay. Oh, yeah, you were already in the chat earlier, Latency. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, yeah, Stardust, man. What's up, buddy, man? I see you, buddy. I see you. Hopefully you're still in my chat. There was a bunch of games this year that could have replaced Wukong. Atlas fucking put out half of them. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, Latency. Absolutely. Star Wars Outlaws being there is weird. That game is garbage. Let's see here. He wants to claim though those were always the rules. I will claim that by those rules. He's a biased prick. I wouldn't even. No, and the reason why I wouldn't even trust him either because this motherfucker's trying to trademark the Game Awards, man. Why would you do that? So now you're going into a situation to what happened to the fucking React channel, man, that's no longer around. Like, what the fuck, dude? Need to see Switch 2 announcements there? No, you don't. Bree, clearly you don't know how Nintendo reveals their shit, dude. Clearly you don't. Just like I talk shit about Nintendo of America all the time, but people fucking will tell you I never criticize, dude, because they don't either A, they don't pay attention to that, because I do the same thing too as well, and most people do not catch it. Don't catch it at all. And fucking, yeah, I know. I've seen you do it several times, dude. But I don't say anything because I know you. But, like, it's just hilarious that people only see what they want to see and read what they want to read, but they won't read the entire text. Granted, it doesn't also help the fact, too, as well, that, like, my writing is fucking terrible, man. Like, I'm not going to even deny that because I know that it is. You know what I mean? Because I'm more of a person that prefers to speak with my words out of my mouth than me typing my words with a fucking keyboard. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know, I just fucking, the way I structure my sentences, like, because I'm looking at it from my perspective that I want people to be on the same level of my intelligence in the aspect that fucking you should already know what I'm trying to get at or what I'm trying to say, but that doesn't work in text form. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work in text form. Like, that's why people will sit there and, like, fucking tell me that, like, I'm weird and shit like that, right? And it's like, I'm not the fact that I'm weird. Did you ever think to yourself that maybe you're weird and that what I'm actually telling you is something that you should technically fucking pay attention to? But see, if I said that, then that makes me sound like a fucking asshole, man. You know what I mean? And that ain't my style. So that's off the table. It doesn't matter. Bree, let me ask you a question, dude. Do you know why gamers play on consoles? Do you know why that the majority of, like, the 65 million consoles that are sold on the PS5 are not fanboys like you are? You know why Xbox fucking consoles don't sell well? And how the Xbox 360 was nothing more than a fucking fluke? Microsoft will only do well when fucking Sony does something fucking metaphorically stupid as fuck like they did with their PS3 reveal. That's the only fucking reason. Because even them having a year on the market to themselves, it didn't really do anything for them. It only sold well because of Sony's fucking pricing of the PS3 right from the launch. And then when that started to die down and Sony fixed that fucking problem and the game started coming out, look what happened. Look what happened, man. People don't realize, man, that every single fucking Xbox generation, Xbox has never been in second place. They've always been in third. Because Nintendo and Sony are the only two companies that are literally in competition without them actually being in competition. And Xbox is sandwiched in between fucking the PlayStation brand and Nintendo brand. Which is why, for my money, I've said for fucking years now, even before everybody was sitting there fucking talking all this mad shit about, oh, well, I'm not playing on Xbox, the game's going to PC. Motherfucker, man, Microsoft should have been doing that, and they had. They've tried several times, but they failed at it. But now they managed to figure it out. And I've mentioned this a billion times on my podcast, but it's definitely worth repeating because people need to understand that Microsoft's fucking core audience, dude, is not on consoles. It's on fucking PC. And the PlayStation dudes that were once Xbox during the 360 didn't buy the Xbox 360 because of Xbox. Because they bought an Xbox 360, man, because it was the best fucking console to play their shit on. Xbox Live was booming. Party Chat was booming. Games ran better on the platform. You see what I'm saying? Not because of the games that they released. Sure, Halo 3 was there. Halo 4, fucking whatever the case may be. Gears was there. Go look at the fucking sales of Gears, man, for each fucking installment, bro. That shit's never surpassed fucking 7 million, bro. Not once. Halo 3, was fucking followed by Halo 2 and then Halo 4 and then Halo 2, are the best-selling ones in the franchise. That's it. That's the only fucking franchise that Microsoft, or the Xbox side, banked money off of. But now look what happened. Gears only ever sold the max, I think it was like 6 fucking million tops for any one of the actual first trilogy games. But everybody wants to praise that game like it's some fucking miracle Christ to God. Don't get me wrong. Gears is fucking amazing in its own right, but we're talking about the sales fucking aspect of here. In 360, that was the generation when gaming was starting to get fucking popular. More gamers got exposed to games thanks to Nintendo's platform with the Wii and shit. Connect and Move and all that crap like that. It brought in new gamers. And then it got even bigger with the PS fucking 4. So at the end of the day, I don't care who wins this generation. I don't care because I already know who's automatically going to be the winner. It's either going to be Nintendo or it's going to be fucking PlayStation. It's that simple. And the fact that people harp for fucking decades, man, with Xbox, dude, that they're never going to be in first place. Well, no fucking shit, because they can't, man. It's impossible. It's virtually impossible for Xbox to ever outbeat Sony or outbeat fucking Nintendo. Because it's never going to happen. And again, the 360 was a fucking fluke, dude, my guy. Fucking pure fluke. Because Microsoft will never fucking sell like that ever again in history, dude. If they do, and I'm actually still around, then I'll eat my own crow for that. But as of right now, they're in 4 generations deep. And they still haven't won jack diddly shit. And it's not the fact that Microsoft fucking sucks at what they do. Of course, people will tell you otherwise. And there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of valid reasons for that too as well. I'll even admit to that. However, that said, you need fucking compelling software in order to move fucking any form of units, right? But here's the problem with Xbox, though. Their hardware side is fucking pure dog shit. The reason why Sony can do hardware so well is because they're a fucking hardware company, man. Microsoft is a software company, which we already know. That's fucking pure facts. So Microsoft has to fucking build their shit and find engineers to build their stuff. Meanwhile, Sony already has people that do their shit fucking for them. Oh, it's only been going for a fucking half hour now? God, what the fuck? Because think of it like this there, latency, right? Imagine, like, there's still people out there that are so hung up on Microsoft for some odd reason, or at least the Xbox brand, when you should already fucking know why they're not going to win a generation. Why the fuck do you think now they're making all these moves, man, to make their fucking Xbox brand a more wider scale? The third-party shit, people have been saying that since they went to fucking PC. Well, if that be the case, then congratulations. PlayStation's now third-party too. It work both ways, can it not? Oh, yeah, but we don't get day and date. It don't matter if it gets day and date, motherfucker. Their games are still not exclusive to one platform no more. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to check the audio on that video I took there. I made a video today with Faye playing Phasmo. I got to look the audio up. Check it out, because I hate it because I need sound in order to be able to hear it, but I only have, like, my audio coming through my OBS because I don't want to turn up my TV because then that'll cause feedback and echoes and shit, and I don't want that. So there's a little bit of an echo, but it shouldn't be too bad in this video because I lowered down the audio of my Elgato. So it shouldn't be that bad, but I need to play for myself and listen to the feedback of it and see how bad it is. If it's not that bad, I'm going to upload it for sure. Yeah, it was like an hour-long video of me and Faye playing that shit. It was dope. Man, again, I don't want another Uncharted, man. Like, fuck off with that franchise, dude. Like, goddamn, dude. Fucking dumb. I want another sequel to another game that should have been fucking not had any more sequels, but still going. No, dude. That's how you butcher a franchise. Like, goddamn, dude. All right, I'm going to finish this smoke there. I'm going to get out of here. Get my ass to bed early today. Hopefully tomorrow my fucking mom's friend will go up to the reserve tomorrow and get my smokes. That'll be sweet. Hopefully, but we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Get out of here, play a couple rounds of Phasmo before I go to bed. Yeah, man. Fucking great. Da-da-da-da. Would I buy a Switch 2 day one? Probably not, no. Normally I try to get fucking Nintendo consoles day one, but I stopped doing that during the Wii when how fucking hard it was for the Wii to get. But also, let me not say maybe, because it depends, because of like, what the hell just happened there? Did my shit just disconnect? That was weird. Whatever. Sorry if it was buffering there, but it should be fine now. But yeah, fucking if GameStop has a fucking deal where I can trade in my OLED Switch or whatever you want to call it, I'll clean it all up and whatever the case would be, and like do a trade in for it because they might have like a deal with that shit. But all right, guys, man, I'm gonna bounce on out of here. I want to thank y'all for popping in and shit like that, dude. You guys are awesome. Just wanted to do a quick little video to get through the nominees that happened this year. Is going to be trash, dude. All right, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you guys here on the next one, man. Deuces.